Hi, I'm Liz Pauly. I was lucky enough to begin singing with the Crosse Chamber Chorale during its inaugural season. The musical experiences I had with the Crosse Chamber Chorale were some of the best of my life, and I've had some really good choral experiences. I've sung with Dale Worland singers, I've sung with Vocal Essence, I've sung with the Oregon Bach Festival, I've sung with the Robert Shaw Festival Chorale, I've sung with the St. Paul Chamber Orchestra Chorale, and I currently sing with the Minnesota Chorale. Now, I share this resume with you only to highlight how valuable my time with the Crosse Chamber Chorale really was. During my time with the chorale, my musicianship deepened and I was exposed to music that I had never heard before. It was a wonderful experience. But perhaps most importantly, I made lifelong friendships in the chorale. In fact, two of my closest friends sang with the chorale at one time or another. Now, I want to share a little study with you. There was a research study published in 2013. In this study, researchers from Sweden studied the effect of collective singing on heart rate. This is what they found. They found that when people sang in a group in unison, their pulse rates quickly synchronized. In other words, their heart rates all adjusted to the tempo of the music, and within minutes they had their hearts beating as one. I really find it difficult to find an activity that is more collaborative or collective than that. And this is my personal experience. When I sing in choirs, I sing side by side with people that I may not necessarily agree with. We might have entirely different worldviews, but when we sing together side by side, we are all in it for the same reason. We are trying to create beautiful music together. COVID has been devastating to the choral community at large, but through it all, we are still working to create. So, for example, choirs are meeting outside. They are socially distanced, they are masked, or maybe they're meeting in their parking lots, in their cars, with their radios turned to the same station so they can all practice the same thing. Composers are composing music that embraces that goofy lag that happens when you're on Zoom. And we're all learning how to adapt and use technology in new ways so that we can continue to sing together. Now, at a time when our communities are so isolated and so divided, the chorale provides solace, respite, and most of all, community. I want to share with you one last thought. I have a quote by the late choral conductor Robert Shaw. I'm going to take a second to turn away so I can read this to you. In this time of political, economic, and personal disintegration, music is not a luxury. It is a necessity, not simply because it is therapeutic, nor because it is the universal language, but because it is the persistent focus of our intelligence, aspiration, and goodwill. Please support the Crosse Chamber Chorale.